cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, 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 cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet, get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street, they're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat, get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
I have my twin sister, Lauriel Marques de Oliveira. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you. I'm so excited to finally be here with you, Lania.
I know, I've been trying to get you on the show.
I know, and I've been trying to make my schedule match up that I can be on the show.
Because you do a very unique type of dancing.
I do, that's true.
You dance and your feet never touch the floor.
No, I have a special skill of dancing with never touching the floor.
Very interesting indeed. Now, we grew up dancing together.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have a very similar dance background.
Yes, I mean, we choreographed together. We were on dance team together. Professionally, we worked together in that movie.
Yeah, the Christina Applegate movie. Yes, Disney World,
all these
Tokyo
places.
Disneyland.
Yes, that was fun. That was really fun. And so we literally had the exact same path.
Same dance
I mean, it was right there. Yeah.
But then,
yes,
we start to go in different directions
kind
a
of,
little
sort
bit.
of. Yes.
Because I went into competitive ballroom dancing where I took a partner. And you?
I kind of melded my gymnastics background with my dance and ended up climbing up in the air, hanging upside down, and spinning and dancing that way.
And so you dance on all sorts of different types of apparatus, similar to what you would see in Cirque du Soleil, the silks or tissues.
Yes, exactly, and the lyra and the static trapeze and the dancing trapeze and the Spanish web and the cloud swing. These are all terms that are so popular today. But back when I started this was in 2001, and people would be like, what does silks mean? What does silks mean? And now, if you don't know what silks mean, you're hiding under a rock, I think.
Yeah, it's really come into the mainstream.
It has, and it's gorgeous, and I'm excited that it's
so fun. Why do you think that happened?
I think that people started to see it and become curious. As you know, different companies, and there are many acrobatic companies that have expanded and done more shows. People see it and they're curious. And quite frankly, Lania, just like ballroom dance, it's a really good workout because you're having fun while you're getting stronger, while you're increasing your flexibility, while you're learning new skills. So the hour passes and you don't realize it's even happened because you've had fun the whole time. So you can't beat that.
I always say that in ballroom, I think when you're on a treadmill, all you're doing is watching the clock.
Time, yes.
And doing the math in your head, so how much longer does that mean I have to go?
Am I done? How much,
and
absolutely.
then in the ballroom dance lessons, and I'm sure also in aerial lessons, you're like, you look at the clock and you go, are you kidding?
I tease my students. I always say, if you want time to speed up, come into this classroom.
Yeah.
Because it will.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Why can't we do that at our full-time jobs? I say.
I do.
That's true. I do too. In fairness, I do. But
anyway,
okay, back to it.
So I was lucky enough to have the unique opportunity of having sort of a backstage pass to some of the shows that you and your team of aerial artists were performing at. And so I wanted to share that with all of our viewers here on the Ballroom Beat so that they can take a look at what it's like to dance 30 feet in the air. Take a look. Good evening and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and with me today is Lauriel Marques de Oliveira. Now, Lauriel is a fantastic dancer on the floor, but an even better dancer, dare I say, in the air. when Lauriel dances, she will generally do it about 30 feet in the air. Is that reasonable to say?
If I have my choice, it would certainly be at about 30 feet. It's really...
Okay. Now, what makes it ideal for you to be that high? Because that's terrifying.
Terrifying at first and exhilarating the moment later. So when you're going up in the air to do a rap, the very first time you do it, it is terrifying to let go. And it's really fun for me as a coach to watch my girls be terrified for a moment, do the drop, have that amazing, exhilarating feeling, and come down to the floor and beg me to do it again. It's just an amazing balance of strength, flexibility, and grace, and not much has that outside of dance. And dancing in the air takes the strength to another level that we just don't get on the floor.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that it is deceptive. I think that when we as audience members watch, we see this tissue-like silky material. It looks so ethereal and wonderful, but that's actually pretty, it can be pretty painful.
Absolutely. I was told that silks back in ancient Egypt were used when wet to cut stone. That's how strong they are. That's why we can climb on them, and they can support thousands of pounds, which, believe it or not, an aerialist who's quite light, when we drop at full impact, it probably takes our body weight to at least 6 times that. So when you're considering your rigging points, everybody should be safe out there, and don't try this at home ever. You really have to be aware of that. Our bodies do adjust, and it's amazing how they adjust. One of my first jobs as an aerialist was on Spanish web, so I would hang by my ankle in an ankle loop and be spun constantly. And when I first did it, I thought my ankle was dislocating. It hurt so badly, and you do build up a callus around that. At some point you just truly don't feel it anymore, and it is comfortable, and it is fun, and it is fabulous. But it's definitely, it's a painful art when you start.
Gotcha. Now, when you guys are up there spinning and dropping and all of that, how's that compare to a roller coaster?
Oh, it's so much more fun. You're relying on yourself. Yeah. The spins and stuff are crazy. I train a lot of girls, and some of them have great tolerance to spinning, and some of them do not. The rate that we spin is pretty darn fast. Some people take Dramamine actually to conquer that. Where none of my girls, I don't think, have ever gotten motion sick on a roller coaster. A good handful of them will get motion sick with the amount of spinning that we do.
Now let me ask you this too. Of course you do tricks, you do drops, you do all these different pretty poses, but there's choreography to this, and it's inspired by the music, I'm assuming.
Absolutely, Lania. If you do a drop in the middle of a song, you won't get the same reaction from your audience as if you do it on a strong downbeat in the song, or if the song has a powerful exploding moment and you can drop with the music.
I love you.
One skill to be able to get into a beautiful pose and take a picture. It is another skill entirely to be able to transition through those motions and turn it into art and take that dance in the air in such a way that that it invokes emotion in people. And it makes them feel something. And that's what we're hoping we do tonight, because we have another show tonight. This is an art that takes an athlete that can be graceful, and that's not always common to find.
Now, I also happen to know, especially since you're my twin, that you grew up dancing on the ground. You have ballroom background, you know, you're a swing dancer, you've done some tango. How does your ballroom background influence your aerial artistry?
It helps me a ton. I love my dance background, and in fact, I'm working on a project right now that you might get to see a couple snippets of, where I'm actually taking swing dance from the floor. So we'll be dancing on the floor, and then we do like a switch arm sort of thing. And as we switch arm, we'll grab onto the trapeze and take the choreography up into the air. We also have a routine that I'm working on that takes tango. So it starts with the basic tango. All the girls are learning basic tango on the floor to start that routine. But then the guys are joining in and we're literally striking tango poses in the air. If you can picture in the Haunted Mansion, they have the ballroom couples that are ghosts. That's what we feel like, because we literally get to float through the air in hold with our partner. My husband loves me so much that he'll train with me. It's not his specialty, but he'll train with me. And for me, the feeling of that connection that we have, because you have to be, same as ballroom, you have to be so focused on where exactly your legs are, where exactly your arms are, where is your body placement. And for us, it goes to another level because we really have to be positive. We've locked our silks correctly. We're safely locked in. You get to go into this place in your head that no stress in the world can touch you. You're just focused on balancing off of each other's bodies, using each other's bodies, and it's a connection that I don't feel like is easy to find, and I love it. And I'm so blessed that my husband does that with me, and I'm really blessed that I found some fabulous male aerialists that are making that connection with my girls, because they're having a blast too.
Can I also mention that the aerialists are going to be doing some tango training at the Arthur Murray Dance
We
Studio
are.
in Palm Harbor.
You might get to see a clip of that. Don't laugh at us, because we're not all that great on the floor. We're so used to being in the air, so it's great that Arthur Murray is helping us with the moments that we do stand on the floor. Yeah, we're going to be doing some arm work with you guys, some tango work with you guys, and even just a little bit of swing work just to get ready for that gig, because we really want to bring dance. We want to take dance from the floor up to the air and make people feel that and see that illusion. It's just too cool not to tune into.
Now, one last thing that I know is dear to your heart. You're obviously an outstanding performer. You've been doing this professionally for years and years. You're an incredible choreographer, highly acclaimed. But you're also an inspirational teacher, and your girls have said that numerous times. Tell me, what does it mean to you to be able to impart this to others?
I have the best job in the world because I teach people to fly. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think of how blessed I am to train the girls I train. And boys, I can say boys now too, because I've got a handful of boys too, but I mean, genuinely. And I'm gonna credit Daddy. Daddy was a gymnast, and he would do one-arm handstands on anything he saw. We rarely saw him with his feet on the floor. He was always upside down. So I say, Daddy, it is your fault that I'm addicted to having my head upside down and my feet above me, and if that means being strung by a silk, a Spanish web, hanging off a lyra, whatever it is, it just feels good, and yeah, and it's in our blood. It's in our blood. Our grandfather too, they all were upside down. It's just really fun.
It's true.
I love it.
I stay right side up a little bit more. But anyway, listen, thank you so much for giving us this sneak peek into what it's like to dance
I'm so
in the
excited
air.
you guys are seeing, because it's so different, and because of the rigging it's hard to see everywhere, and what a treat. Thank you for tuning in today. We really love that you're getting to see something that we treasure so closely to our heart. It's just
was so much fun to
Yeah,
watch.
that was so much. I haven't seen that. That was so much fun to watch.
It was great. It was great.
And kind of emotional.
And listen, when we return, we're
Yes.
going to be talking to some of the aerial artists who also participated in the show and learn what inspired them to start climbing and start flying.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Beltran Dental Surgery is dedicated to providing the highest quality dental surgery.
Teeth in a Day allows a patient to walk in with their old teeth, sleep under IV sedation, and walk out with a brand new smile. Unlike dentures, Teeth in a Day allows you to eat what you want and still feel like you have your own teeth.
From wisdom teeth removal to implants or creating a whole new smile, call now or visit our website to learn more about our procedures. Get a brand new smile today.
That loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Welcome back. Before the break, we took a look at what it's like to fly and dance 30 feet in the air. Now that we're back, we're going to listen to some of your angels.
Yes.
I had the opportunity to interview them. They had glowing...
You guys, the girls I train are some of the best girls on this planet. They're just, I love my girls. Yeah.
They were very complimentary of you, too.
Well, that's nice to hear because I think so highly of them. Talented, friendly, fabulous women. I'm just very privileged to do what I do.
Let's take a look at what... I am here with Marcy, an aerial artist. After finishing the show Rockin' the 70s, how'd you enjoy the show?
I love this venue. I love the heights. It's so exhilarating. And where we are, you literally feel like you're just flying over the audience. And it's so much of a rush to do what we do, and then it's so exciting to see all the smiling faces looking up at you. This is a gorgeous venue, and I love it.
what's your favorite part about your aerial arts?
I like being upside down any way that I can.
That's fantastic. Do you get dizzy?
No.
Doing all those spins
Never
and things
have.
like that? Wow, that's really,
Maybe I'm not
really
spinning
cool.
fast enough.
And do you enjoy doing drops, or are they?
Oh, they're my favorite part of aerial. That feeling of flying, of being totally free and weightless. It's very freeing. It's like being a kid on the jungle gym again. It's very fun.
And tell me, what got you involved in aerial arts?
I did gymnastics for a long time growing up, and a friend of mine did pull a little bit of silks and asked me to go with her. And I went once and I loved it. It was with Lauriel, and I just never stopped.
Can you tell us a little bit about what got you started in aerial dancing?
I actually did it for the first time for my birthday, and I was one of the new people there, and they had the advanced people that I just couldn't keep my eyes off of, and ever since then I wanted to be just like them.
And what got you into the aerial arts?
I actually went through a breakup, and you know how most girls do the whole cut your hair thing, get a new hair color, maybe get a dog, I don't know, some drastic things. There was an aerial studio in the office building that I worked at the time, and so I went and did an aerial class to get me out of my funk and fell in love with aerial and never thought the ex-boyfriend ever again.
Bye-bye, ex-boyfriend. That's a great way to do it.
Right?
That's awesome. What's one of the most inspirational things that Lauriel has taught you on the silks?
I don't know if it's intentionally teaching, but her attitude about everything just makes me want to do it. Makes me want to take her class, makes me want to do this. She's the reason I'm here.
And one of the best things that aerial does for you that you didn't expect it to do?
The strength aspect. You see people climbing and how effortless it is, and then you try it and you climb once and you're like, I can't do it anymore. Before you know it, you are so strong, and you're doing the inversions and you're climbing up and down again without breaking a sweat. Well, you break a sweat, but no problem. And it's actually after doing that for about a year, I did my first pull-up in my entire life. I actually did 8.
Wow!
And I grew up as a very large child, so doing a pull-up was very vindicating for 5th grade Rebecca. So.
Perform. You have an audience here of over 1,000. What's it like to perform for that kind of audience?
You just get to feed off of their energy. It's, you know, any performer can tell you that the best part of actually being on stage versus rehearsal is the energy that you get back from the audience. And this is like tenfold because so few people actually get to see aerial this way. So it's just amazing.
That's great. Thank you so much, and congratulations on a great show tonight. I loved talking to the girls. They had such great stories, such great stories. And I also, you were telling me during the break that sometimes folks will join into aerial arts because they can't do it on the ground anymore.
It's interesting, Lania, because especially, and gymnastics and dance, these things sometimes, you know, our bones start to have troubles, and there's no impact when you're in the air. If you think about it, you're never popping your wrists off the floor like you do in a back handspring. Some hip-hop dances and things can be very intense with down to the floor and popping back up for your knees. So it's a great outlet for people whose bodies are kind of done with some of the intense forms of dance. That said, it takes a crazy amount of strength, Lania.
Right.
I mean, even down to your fingers, it's amazing when we start that our toes and fingers cramp, Charlie horse cramps, because you're not used to using every muscle in your body to lift your entire body weight up as high as you can go, you know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
But it's a great
really
transition,
fun. I love
especially
it.
for gymnasts.
It is, especially for gymnasts. It's a wonderful place to go. It gives you that outlet, and it still gives you, especially in the drops and things, it gives you that great, you know, that intense excitement that a backflip will.
Yes.
Now you're just backflipping and landing suspended in air.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Now, there are a lot of similarities, of course. in any form of artistry. And so one of the things that I noticed when I was backstage with you girls is that the preparation is very similar to a ballroom dance competition. And so we're going to take a look at the preparation for their aerial show. And those of you who are ballroom dancers out there will probably recognize the hair and makeup as being something you're used to when you get ready for competition. Let's take a look.
Too cool. I mean, what woman doesn't love that kind of a makeover?
Great transition there. Now, I enjoyed all of your performances immensely. Of course, I loved the swing dance. I loved the tango. I'm a ballroom person.
They were dedicated to, well, Lania helped me with those. Don't be fooled.
We did.
We went in the backyard and I was like, Lania, teach me some tango poses and let me put them in the
air. We did. And so, of course, I gravitated toward those because of my ballroom dance background. But I chose a clip to share of what, to me, was the highlight of the night. night for me
Okay.
as your twin. And it was I Will Survive.
Oh,
and it was because you were singing live while you went upside
It is live.
down.
Nobody believes it is, which I take as a huge compliment, because to me it feels like, I hope they don't hear me breathing. But I fake it. I faked it well. I'm really proud.
So we're gonna take a look at I Will Survive with Lauriel singing live.
The Lauriel Aerial Angels. Please give it up for their fabulous entertainment.
I love that.
It was really fun. I love that they invite me to do that. I mean, they ask me every year, are you going to sing again this year? And I'm like, you want me to? Yes, of course I will. Are you kidding me?
Listen, thank you so much for letting me go backstage with you girls, for talking
Lania,
to us.
Thank you for doing with us. We had so much fun having you there, and it's just such a treat to share our world with everybody.
And thank you to all our viewers out there who joined us 30 feet dancing in the air today on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom